Tim Armstrong from Armstrong Farm, home of Eat Your Yard Jacks, and we're here today with one of our pomegranate varieties. This particular variety is wonderful. It's kind of an old tried and true in the North Florida area. This bush has been here for about 3 years. It's kind of in a shady part of the farm, so it's reaching over to find more light. Pomegranates definitely will do best in full sun, but can also do pretty good in partial light. Pomegranates grow with a stature that's kind of like a crepe myrtle. So if you think of where a crepe myrtle would be a good spot in your yard, or if you have something like that, the stature of the pomegranate tree is very similar. It does lose its leaves in the winter, but it doesn't lose it for all that long. The fruit seems to ripen up about this time of year. It is late August right now, and so this fruit here is ready to pick. Besides the variety of wonderful, there's quite a few varieties of pomegranates that will do well in our area. My hands have turmeric on it for turmeric tea for lunch today. We had gumbo, which shrimp is in this time of year too, and so we had shrimp gumbo, okra and shrimp. So pomegranates have a wonderful fruit. They have been used since biblical times. Even back in BC, they were a very important fruit. The fruit does have a seed in it. Some of the seeds are soft enough to eat. You can make wonderful pomegranate juice with it. The health benefits of pomegranate are just touted as being very, very healthy for you. I grow several of the Russian varieties of pomegranate here. We grow Christina, R2, and they have done real well. In southern Georgia, some of the plantations are going to pomegranate. I have about 4 different varieties of pomegranate planted in a row here. They occupy about 20-30 feet of the backside of the farm and adjacent to the road, and so it is a kind of a columnar growing plant, not quite as much as a pear, but very similar to the stature of a pear tree as well. And so that makes a good border to plant along in your property and your edible landscape. Underneath the pomegranates, I have comfrey growing as an understory crop. That's a nice fertilizer crop for the plants. Also gives me some extra fodder for the bunnies and chickens. And I use that as kind of a canary in the coal mine for these trees as well, because none of this particular part of the farm is irrigated. So when I see the comfrey leaves starting to wilt down, I know that I might need a little extra irrigation for my pomegranate trees. And so that's a nice little fact, because the comfrey will pop right back after you've watered it. So I hope you'll think about growing some pomegranates. They're very healthy for you, make great juice, and a nice addition to your North Florida landscape. Thanks for watching.